Today I want to talk about a single cup coffee brewer that for some of you may seem from the past, the Tassimo coffee maker by Bosch. At one time there was some real controversy over which machine to get, a Keurig type of brewer or a Tassimo, and this is my first one. I chose the Tassimo, and as a result of not having enough coffee availability for it, I eventually switched to the Keurig. So I think the case of marketing for Keurig was much better than what it was for Tassimo. But there's some real advantages to this coffee maker. I want to show what they are. When you turn it on, there's no waiting for it to heat up. It's going to be a little noisy, but when I shut this and hit the button, it's going to brew 8 ounces of water, because I don't have a tea disc in there. Notice I went from having this completely turned off, and then seconds later it's going to finish brewing. That's how fast it heats up the water. You don't get that kind of technology from the Keurig. If the Keurig machine's turned off and you turn it back on, you're going to wait a minute or two. Let's let it finish brewing. And you might say, well, it only gave me 8 ounces, but to get a little bit more, you can just press this button here. It kind of gives you the flexibility to change the size of your coffee midstream. The default is 8 ounces. And in order to brew a cup of water, you'll need to put in this little dummy tea disc. Notice it has a barcode on it. That's because all Tassimo products use what's called a tea disc with a barcode, and that tells the machine how big to make the coffee. So when you buy your coffee at the supply store, you can choose if it's going to make 8 ounces, 10, 12. The other advantage to this machine is that you can make different types of coffee drinks with it that you cannot do with most Keurigs. What I like about this is that it's good for taking on trips with you. It's a pretty convenient portable size. It does have a decent sized storage unit for the water. It's very easy to use. I think it's higher quality than any Keurig maker I've ever seen. And maybe the most convincing thing about this unit, as far as its quality, is that no water is ever stored inside. It uses up a cup of water and it's gone. So you're not going to have to worry about risky old moldy water sitting in the unit. You can just take this out, has a nice little handle, pour it out, and you have a clean machine. Ah, just thought of another thing. Very easy to clean. You know how dirty those Keurigs get and you're trying to get the grounds out of them? This little thing pops out. See if I can show you. If I can do it, yeah. This little thing pops right out. And see how there's some coffee on it? I can simply run some water over it and clean it. I'm glad I kept this unit, and maybe someday you'll be able to find more coffee for them. Right now, most of the grocery stores don't carry these. We get ours at Bed Bath & Beyond whenever we go on a trip. And there are some really excellent coffees that you can buy for the Bosch Tassimo. Hope you enjoyed.